Alright guys, since we're going to be doing a bunch of military vessel pirating, I've upgraded my fighter ships, which I'll show in a clip after I show this. This projector just isn't going to be good enough anymore. I wanted a way to manufacture the fighters a lot quicker. So I built a manufacturing facility down here in the basement. We go down here. Still haven't finished it off that great, but I added all this stuff. So we got a projector on a platform on a piston. Then we got 2 rows of welders on pistons that are all connected. Go to the container of where all our supplies are, and I got the other side too with 2 rows of welders. Same thing, it's all connected with the pistons. So I've tried this once in this world. I did a bunch of testing in a different world. It would never work perfect, but I mean 90% is better than having to weld the whole thing by hand. So let's see how it works now. I just did a couple upgrades to it to see if I can get it to work better. So this button brings the welders in. This one brings the lift up, so after it's done welding, hit this button and it comes out through the floor. You can finish it off and fly it off. This one turns the welders on. So let's see how good it does this time. Gotta let them get all the way to it first. Oh, I gotta fix something real quick. I added more welders, and I forgot to put them in the grouping. So let's see, where's the welders? And all these welders need to be added to the group here. Okay, that part done. Set up action, group, welders, on and off. Okay, now all the welders should work. Alright, you see the welders are all in there. We'll see how many parts it misses this time. I've done this several times, so been working out bugs. Alright, press this button to turn it on. It's gonna lag like crazy for a second. This ship's got a lot of small, heavy armor blocks. This whole idea just doesn't work that perfect when you got this type of thing going on. Looks like it's doing pretty good this time. A little better than my last try. This welder down here don't look like it's doing much at all. See, it seems a little glitchy, you know, if you just leave it sit here, you watch it real closely, certain blocks, they'll be welded up, and then they'll be disassembled. And they'll weld up, and then they'll disassemble. It's real strange. Makes me wonder when I should start pulling the welders back. Talking about that, I need to change the speed back to slow while we're waiting on that. Whenever it looks like it's ready, I'll slowly back off the welders. Looks like it's doing a lot better than it did last try. Wow, we got a lot of mining. We got a lot of ships. Military transport, that's been there a while. 2 mining vessels. They just popped in. So it'll sit here and kind of glitch out a little bit. So I'm just going to start pulling them back real slow. Wow, that's jumping a whole lot. Even what it's got done now, it's saved a ton of time compared to doing it by hand. Blocks, some thruster and stuff. They might get that yet. At this spot right here. Don't seem to be working right over here either. Move them in one more time. Wow, looks like we got one welder not on. Reverse these, move them in a little closer, see if they can finish off that right side a little better. I wonder why that one's not on. Alright, well let's see what we ended up with here. Is this thing working or what? There it goes. I didn't hit the button right. So that did alright. That did better than my last try. So that's going to be my production line for fighter ships for fighting military vessels. And just raise it on up here, finish off the couple things that missed. And I believe these will fit through the Stargate. I'm not positive. I haven't tried it yet, but I bet they will. But yeah, we missed a couple blocks here and there, but no real big deal. So that's what I've been working on. My next video, well, I'm gonna cut to a different clip here, and I'm gonna show off the advances I've made on the ship, the fighter ship here. But then the next video will be going after military vehicles. Alright, this is the test world where I tested the different variations of how to make the welding setup. As you can see, I tried the 2 rows. Actually, I think I'm going to build the 2nd row in my base world there. So yeah, this is my testing area here. Now this is the old ship, the original fighter we had. As you can see, they always get hit. These front rockets, they're not protected on the very top. So we always lose one front rocket, and then they always hit this square right here. And then they go for the cockpit. And then, well, here, let me just get the new one out. We'll do some comparison. Call him Little Scrappy just to give him a name. It goes with the carrier. Alright, as you can see, these braking thrusters, they just stick out, and they usually get hit all the time too. So so you got these front rockets, these right here, these side thrusters always get knocked out. And so to fix those problems, like these front thrusters, I've got them boxed in a little better here, both sides. And then to protect the rockets, I've boxed them in really good compared to this. That's real good. And to fix up the front, since you can't see that grade anyways, I made it go all the way up. And I brought the top forward just a little bit here, so the cockpit's better protected. These, they're just flush, they don't stick out at all anymore, because you got this one little opening right here that can get them. And on the back we did a little bit too. Well, this one didn't get made by the welder that great, but I had a top portion that's the same as these sides. So these are just flush with the thrusters. I just extended it 1 block so they're inset a little more to help protect the rear thrusters. And a lot of times these side thrusters here get knocked out, and this is the only one left. So I went ahead and just doubled that up, so if these get knocked out, I can handle them a little better. And that's the changes I made. I'm going to be focusing on military vehicles from now on with this guy. Oh, and I added one more rocket launcher down here. Now my main strategy, I've been practicing. Yeah, you guys say I'm not very good, but I've been practicing. I know I suck. And with this setup, I think instead of just targeting the turrets, I found with like the mining or with the military vehicles, it's almost better to just, you got a salvo of 5 rockets at once, and you want to penetrate down into the body and take out a reactor. You're almost better off trying to take out a reactor than you are trying to take out each and every turret, because there's so many of them. So next video I will be making here shortly will be against a military vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and with my automated thing and make some of my new little scrappies, and then I'll make a video on going after a military vehicle. So see you then. Later.